Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Tamara and I run the beauty and travel blog Loverofshades.com. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel as well as hit that notification bell. Therefore, you are notified from YouTube anytime I drop a video, which is normally once a week, okay? So I am missing Carnival like crazy right now, so I decided to do a Carnival look as if I was playing, although I'm not. It is so sad. And I want to give a shout out to my girl Mariel for allowing me to borrow one of her headpieces from a previous Carnival, and I came up with this look right here. It looks like it's hard. It's actually not. You just have to take your time, but don't worry, I'm gonna break it all down for you guys. So if you guys want to look like this or something similar, stay tuned and I got you. What's up everybody? Let's go ahead and get started. So first I'm going to take my foundation sticks, and these are by Juvia's Place. For the main part of my face, I'm using the color Mozambique. For my forehead, I'm using the color Guinea, and I'm just going to blend this out with my Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques. This is my foundation brush. We need to make sure that we have a clean and even base because we're going to be applying colors on top, both powder and non-powder, more sort of a cream. So again, you really need to make sure that your base is clean and even. Next, I'm going to take my Flash palette. This is by CC Beauty. This is a dupe of the Makeup Forever one. I'll put it in the description box below. And I'm taking that color red, and with I want to say an angle brush, I'm just going ahead, and as you can see, I started on the side of my nose and I brought it up to where my brows are. And I'm just doing flicking motions because again, we're trying to emulate like a tropical bird. So now you see that I went ahead and went back to the base of the nose, and now I'm bringing it down along where I would normally put eyeliner, and I'm just going to drag this out. There's going to be a lot of flicking and freehand for this look, so you don't have to go this same exact style that I'm doing. You could do whatever style you want. This is just the one that I settled on, but regardless of the fact, you're going to have to practice a lot of flicking of the brush because we want to have it look feather-like and bird-like and imitate that. And then just going ahead and moving on to the other side. So as you can see, I did the same thing and basically imitated it, but now I'm just really focusing on flicking that out. Again, we want to make it look like feather-like and like bird-like, so how like their hairs would stand up on their feathers. So that's why I'm using that flicking motion. So again, you could do any style you want. That's just what I like. So I'm going to reinforce this since this is a cream with a powder. Now I admit I should have done this for all the creams that I'm going to put on top, but I didn't. So please heed that advice. Use a powder to go over everything that you do. But this is just simply the red, and I'm just going ahead and covering that. Now I'm just moving on to underneath where my waterline would be, or my lower lash line, and I'm just drawing that out. You should look like this about this time. Going back to that Flash palette, I'm going to take that color blue, and because I couldn't successfully cover my brows, I'm just going to use the blue to kind of camouflage it, but also to add more color, and that was my intention anyway, to add color. So the blue is a perfect excuse. Again, you don't have to use blue, you don't even have to use red. Use whatever colors you want. This is just the colors I'm using according to my headpiece. Going on to the other side, as you can see, I'm really using that flicking motion, and you want to do the same. Now we're going back to the Flash palette. We're going to use that color yellow. So of course I cleaned the brush off camera. So anywhere that you saw gaps where you can actually see my actual skin tone, I want to color that in with the yellow. So this is where I should have reinforced it with a shadow or like some sort of a yellow powder, which I didn't do. So please make sure you do that, but it still came out really good. And again, with the flicking motions for the top, we really want to blend these colors together to make it look like it's all natural. Take your time when you're going in between two different colors because you don't want the colors to run together and then they start to blend the wrong way. You should look like this right now. Now I'm going to go ahead with that white. This is especially when you need to reinforce with the powder. Again, I didn't. You make sure you do it, but I did that to give that bird eye look. Now going back to the yellow for this is from the matte book by the Crayon case. I'm taking a face brush and I'm actually using this and going on top of everywhere on my face, because as you know, with most birds, like, you kind of see a different array of colors, but it looks natural. It fades in, fades out gradually, you know, and sometimes abrupt. So I want to get that same look, so I'm just applying that yellow all over the face, just literally patting and buffing it into the skin. Now we're taking that red from the matte book by the Crayon case and I'm going over certain parts of the yellow. I'm mainly focusing, as you can see, on the perimeter of my face, because I, again, really want those colors to blend together and make it look like this is naturally how the skin should be. Now you're seeing me take that same yellow shadow from the matte book from the Crayon case, and you see me putting this down the bridge of my nose. The reason why is because I want to give it that sharp look that you see with most bird beaks. So that's the only reason why I'm doing that. Again, use whatever colors you guys want. Now we just want to blend everything out. So as you can see, I'm using a blending sponge, and you see I'm doing it very lightly. That's because I don't want to mess up any of the cream work that we did. So do the same thing. Now I'm taking that red shadow from the Crayon case from the matte book, and with a sculpting brush, I'm going along my jawline, like anywhere I would contour for the most part, with the exception of my nose this time. I'm using the sculpting brush to do the same thing, especially using the red to sculpt out my cheeks, because as you know, with most birds, they have very defined and chiseled cheeks. Now I went ahead and took a makeup wipe, but this is actually a baby wipe, and I'm removing that just to give it that really sharp edge for a nice defined cheek. And I'm just literally, it's just makeup, putting some more foundation underneath and also some yellow off camera to blend it back in. Now I'm taking my red cream from the Flash palette and I'm just establishing some feather-like, and I'm actually, you should see me doing my quotation marks, feather-like look underneath my eyes. Moving on to the lipstick, I went ahead and did this off camera. I went ahead and took an orange liner and I took the yellow from the Flash palette, and I'm basically just doing an ombre look, and it came out so pretty. Taking a highlight palette, I'm sorry, I can't talk. This is from MAC, but it's a holiday palette. I'm just taking like a gold highlight and I'm applying that on top of the lips just to help, you know, really have that lip poke out. Now I went ahead and put on some really big lashes. You don't have to, but just to help accentuate and blend in the look, I took a yellow liner and I just put it on top of the lash to give that effect. Now I'm putting on my headpiece, and we pretty much is just wrapping up the look. And this is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Okay everybody, so this is the final look. I really hope that you enjoyed. I absolutely am in love with this look. I'm going to give you guys a disclaimer. I actually did this look a couple days ago, not like this, but some like a totally different look for Carnival, and I just wasn't feeling it. It was just something off, so I actually decided to redo it. So I came up with this look and I am in love. As you guys saw throughout the tutorial, I mainly used my Flash palette. This is by CC Beauty. This is a dupe from Makeup Forever, so I got this off of Amazon. I'll put it in the description box below, so don't worry, I got you guys there. But I really hope that you enjoyed. Again, I know that due to COVID this year, we weren't able to like really participate, besides the beginning of the year, in any sort of carnival, especially for Toronto, crop over, you know, we're not going to celebrate here in Brooklyn, etc, etc. But I hope that this gave you some reminiscing ideas, and also if you want to achieve a look like this for next year, you can start practicing now. So that's the good thing. All right, don't worry, I will put everything that I use in today's tutorial in the description box below. Please don't forget, always get tongue-tied, never fails. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Listen, I work hard for this video. Y'all give me my like, okay? While you're going ahead and giving me my like, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Please don't forget to go ahead and follow me on social media. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at the username Loverofshades. Also follow my blog loverofshades.com, where I cover all things beauty, all things travel. I want to give a shout out to my girlfriend Muriel for allowing me to borrow her headpiece. I actually have another video for you guys that will come out later this month for a different look with a different headpiece that she also let me borrow. So thank you again, Muriel. I think that's about it. Stay safe, you guys. Love you guys so much. Thank you for continuing to support my channel. Share this video if you care and if you think anybody else would enjoy watching it. And until next time, take care. God bless. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.